My family, hi, welcome to yet another one here on Truth and Love the Church, where we speak the truth in love. If you happen to be Donald Trump, if you happen to be Don Jr., if you happen to be JD Vance, MBS, Elon Musk, we have some urgent prophecies for you, or if you happen to be their followers. Listen to these prophetic words we have been receiving recently.
The Lord said, ABC, NBC, CBS, CNN are losing their foothold. And because of this, they will come out with a plan concerning 2026 and 2028. They have to have the media to lie to you with fake news. But alternative media, like Elon Musk, the Lord said, they will come against him and his finances very hard concerning X.
So just a minute, my family. So he's actually saying that they're going to come after Elon Musk because, he pushes for free speech. This is really getting serious, but we'll actually see how they go about it, because if you look at Elon Musk, his motive for purchasing X was this.
Elon, a few hours ago, you made an offer to buy Twitter. Why?
How'd you know? Well, I think it's very important for there to be an inclusive arena for free speech, where all, Twitter has become kind of the de facto town square. It's just really important that people have both the reality and the perception that they're able to speak freely within the bounds of the law.
Do you know why Elon wants to buy Twitter? It's not because of the business. It's not a great business. But Elon understands is that the most powerful person in the room is the individual that can shape narratives. It's not the person with the most money. The most powerful person in the room is always the storyteller. And Twitter is the greatest storyteller on the planet. It shapes narratives like we've never seen before.
Okay, it's very serious what the Lord is saying. You need to have your eyes open. And I saw again in the days ahead. Now, I don't know if this happens in Trump's term or if it would happen in the next. That's why it's so important for you to vote. I'm praying for Don Jr. to be president. I don't want JD Vance.
Well, before we get to his reasons why he doesn't want JD Vance, let's actually hear whether Don Jr. is interested in running for presidency.
After President Trump steps down, would you consider picking up the reins? Would you run for office?
Here we go. Well, oh boy. Well, it's an honor to be asked and an honor to see that some people are okay with it.
Those are just our friends.
Yeah,
in the front
that's
row,
probably
by the
just
way,
a couple people we know. Those are the
three
tickets
people
we got.
Yeah, that's it. Right.
You never know. Right now, this has been my focus. I think it's not just about government. It's also about, the business sector doing that. I think when we saw, again, the woke ideology that has taken over corporate America for the last, decade or so, being on the forefront of combating that insanity, I think is fundamentally important. I think those two things have to go hand in hand. So the answer is, I don't know, maybe one day, that calling is there. I'll always be very active in terms of being a vocal proponent of these things. I think my father has truly changed, the Republican Party. I think it's the America First Party now, the MAGA Party, however you want to look at it.
So you tell me what you gathered from that clip. Well, let's continue.
I know JD Vance's heart is not I believe what we see. If Jesus tarries, I would love to see Don Jr. run.
And JD Vance was asked the same question, and this is what he said.
Do you run for president after this? Do you I know you're going to tell me you're going to focus on being vice president right now.
Well, look, man, I really am just not focused on politics. I'm not focused on the midterm elections in 2026, much less the presidential election in 2028. When we get to that point, I'll talk to the president. We'll figure out what we want to do. But the way that I think about it is if we do a good job, the politics take care of themselves. I just want America to be wealthy again. I want our communities to be safe again. I want us to be opening factories rather than closing down factories. I want people of my generation to be able to afford a home to raise a family in. And I want to stop all the ridiculous wars that were started by the previous administrations. There's so much to do, man. And I don't really think that much about what happens in 3.5 years. If I do a good job, if the president does a good job for the American people, and I know that we will, The politics will take care of itself. Let's just do a good job.
I pray for Trump to have greater discernment on who he allows around him. He needs to have greater discernment from the people that he allows in his cabinet, people that he allows in foreign nations around him. I believe MBS is evil man. I believe the man that's over Saudi Arabia and Syria are both of the Islamic Brotherhood and are a part of the end time coalition of people that will bring in the Antichrist. But so I just pray for Trump to know who's a friend and who's a foe.
And as he was saying all this, he went on to release a prophecy for the year 2028, saying that he is seeing J.D. Vance becoming the president of the United States of America.
Said, I like Don Jr. I believe it. I pray for him. Now, have I heard prophetically that he'll be president? No, I saw J.D. Vance.
Very interesting. And they also went on to say that, there will be attempts to impeach President Trump.
Then I saw a scandal. Monica Lewinsky, Marilyn Monroe scandal in the White House. And I heard impeach again. Considering all these things that they will leak out of pressure.
And the most interesting thing about this is I actually remember Prophet Angel, he started spontaneously prophesying. I remember he was called up to the podium at Christ Embassy to say what the Lord was communicating to him. And he went on to say this.
I decree and declare now, even by the Spirit of the Lord, that even as they distinguish themselves, they shall be writing of articles of impeachments, but I shall frustrate them in the nations. For my last trump is sounding, and they shall frustrate them. Even as Russia and Ukraine are at war, I will expose the lies, says the Spirit of the Lord. I'll expose the lies that the people that they want you to hate. But my Spirit is at hand. Hallelujah. And is working between.
So, I just felt this was very interesting that, concerning this area, they're actually saying, I can actually say the same thing. But concerning the issue of mainstream media, that they're going to rise again 2026, 2028, I don't have it on record where we had Prophet Angel saying that. We only have Brother Brandon saying that. And concerning Elon Musk being fought and concerning Don Jr., J.D. Vance, we only have Brother Brandon saying that. The only thing I'm actually seeing them agreeing here, prophetically, has to do with this impeachment attempt prophecy. That's what we can actually gather here. And we also had Brother Brandon prophesying about Venezuela.
Trump warns Maduro's days are numbered. Just like the Lord showed us. He said, remember what the Lord has when we've been praying, I saw him like a Gaddafi, like a Saddam. And that he would be overthrown in the days ahead, and that the Venezuela would have a major revival. And then I saw the other part is Venezuela. How many times I told you through the times I've done these videos, I keep seeing Venezuela. And I saw an escalation taking place in Venezuela. And I said he will become the new Gaddafi, Saddam Hussein. And that man will be taken out. And that he would be overthrown in the days ahead, and that the Venezuela would have a major revival.
Interesting. So share your thoughts, my family, in the comments. I'll mention the next one. As always, like, share, comment, subscribe. God bless you.